Let's do it again. 2 times. Hey, welcome to Patrick Dugan Music. Today we're going to learn the second guitar solo in my new single, Starting Over. Without getting too bogged down in the music theory or the details, this is a blues in the key of F sharp. Let me show you what's going on here. So the first thing I do is I start off with this bend. It's actually a double stop. I'm holding the 5th fret on string 2 with my pinky finger, and I'm bending string 3 with my middle finger and my ring fingers. I'm pushing up, I'm picking these 2 strings together. So I'm kind of doing a slow bend on string 3 as I hold string 2 in place. Cool, so watch that again. I'm going slowly up, and then I'm going to come slowly back down. And on the end of that, I'm going to do a pull off to the 2nd fret on string 3. Right? Then I'm going to end up on the F sharp, 4th fret, string 4. And see how I'm grabbing that with 2 fingers? I'm doing that so I can add this wide vibrato. Right? So check that out again. I'm doing this double stop bend. Slowly up. I pick it again. Pull off, end on string 4 there. One little thing I'd like to point out about that is that my index finger, when I'm doing this, you'll see my index finger is on the guitar, but it's not really pushing any particular string. It's just kind of dampening these other strings. It's preventing them from ringing out and making noise while I'm doing the bend over here with fingers 2, 3, and 4. So here's how this whole first phrase goes again. Cool. The next thing I'm going to do is this trill on string number 4 between the 2nd and the 4th frets. I'm using my index and my ring finger for that. Right? It's just sort of a rapid back and forth hammer on and pull on. I'm going to end that by going to the 2nd fret on string 5. Cool. So when we put that all together, it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on that trill, you could pick it the first time and just let it go. 1, 2, 3, and then pick string 5 again. Or if you wanted to pick string 4 a second time during that trill, you could do that as well. You could go 1, 2, 3. So I could pick it the first time, second time, and then pick string 5. That's how I'm going to be doing it in this solo, but you could do it either way. After that, we're going to do a phrase that we actually did in the first guitar solo, where we start here on the 4th fret, string 5, and we're going to slide up to the 6th fret. Cool. So that one again, I'm sliding up with my ring finger on string 5, 4th fret to 6th fret. Then on string number 6, I'm going to do this sort of up and down slide on the string. It's more like a sound effect than any one particular note. I'm using my middle finger for that, either my middle finger or my index finger. I think the middle finger is going to be the easiest since it's your longest finger. But it's just an up and down sound on the string 6. Then we're going to play this last little lick here that kind of reminds me of Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash. It's going to go. Sweet, so I'm starting on string 5 with a hammer-on from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret. Notice how quickly that note happens. So sometimes we do a hammer-on and it sounds like two completely different events, like that. This one happens so quickly, it's almost like a ghost note. Sweet, so you're hammering that on right away, right after you pick the string. And then you're going to keep going a little bit further, so... Right, so that was the 4th fret that I hammer into. Then I go to the 3rd fret, string 5. Pinky finger is 5th fret, string 6. Back to the F sharp, 2nd fret, string 6. And then there's a little fill at the end of this where I go to string number 4. I do another hammer on. And I do that one the same way, right? It's a really quick hammer on. Alright, so pausing there for a second, let's see what we have so far. We started off with phrase number 1, which was this double stop bend. Then we do the trill. Then we go to string 5. We slide up on the 4th fret. We do that down up slide on string 6. And then here comes the sort of Johnny Cash sounding lick. With a little extra at the end. We're beginning into the 3rd line on the tab. We're going to be on the 9th fret, string 1, and 10th fret, string 2. And the way this kind of works... That's what we're trying to do. I'm picking these two strings at the same time, and I'm bending string 2 a little bit. Right? So every time I pick that, I'm pushing up on string 2, but string 1 is staying kind of steady. And then also the picking, how I'm doing the picking on this, I'm doing it down, and then just an up on string 1. So down on strings 2 and 1, up on string 1 by itself. So altogether that's going to be down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Right? When I do the upstroke though, I'm only picking string 1. On the downstrokes, I'm hitting strings 1 and 2. So we do that a few times. The way we get out of there is on string number 1, we're going to do a hammer on from the 9th fret to the 11th fret. We're going to play that little lick there. So that's 9, 11, hammer on, back to 9, 10th fret, string 2, with a little bend, 11th fret, string 3 with some vibrato. So that little lick at the end goes like that. Right, so when we put this all together, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that little phrase at the end there. Cool. From there, we're going to go to string number 4, and we're going to slide up from 11th fret to 13th fret. We're going to go back and forth there a few times. Then we're going to string 1, 11th fret, bend on string 2, 14th fret. So this phrase by itself. Here it is one more time. Cool, and there's just one long phrase left here. We're going to start by bending on the 12th fret, string number 1. And this one's kind of a flurry of notes, but don't worry, I'm going to walk you through it. So we're going to start here on the 12th fret, string number 1, with a series of bends, and we're going to go. So at the end there, I pull off to the 9th fret, but notice how many bends I did. I went bend, pick, bend, pick again with a downward bend and a pull off. So this was. Try that a few times on your own. One more time. At this point, we're going to do some hammer-ons and pull-offs. We're going to go like this. So I'm doing the 12th fret and the 9th fret on strings 1 and 2, and I went. So I end up barring with my index finger here on the 9th fret to do this pull-off here, but in slow-mo, that's going to be 12, and then 9, 12, 9, hammer on pull off, 12th fret string 2, then we're going to go 9, 12, 9 pull off. And that's where I'm barring there at the end. So here it is all together slow-mo. One more time. Cool. Hang in there just a little bit more. We're going to the 12th fret string 2 for a bend next. And we're going to go. So I'm bending 12th fret string 2. I'm doing a pull off to the 10th fret. At the end of that, I'm resolving to 11th fret string 3. So. And then a couple notes afterwards. So again, that one was. All right, pausing here for a second. Here's what we did on this phrase so far. Remember, this one's kind of a fast flurry of notes. It goes like this. Here it is again. Notice some of the little bends and articulations I'm getting in that. When we hit that run a little bit faster in the song, it would sound like this. And there's a tiny bit more here at the end to do. So we just played this run, we ended up here on the 11th fret, and we're going to trail off a little bit further. We're going to start on the 9th fret, string 3, to play this last little tail end here, and it's going to go. So this was 9th fret, and then a pull off, 11, 9 on string 4. I'm going to bar these two strings so that I can go. With my pick on that, I'm probably going to go up, down. Cool. And now I'm going to slide 11, 9, pull off to 7. right? So that's going to resolve on the 9th fret string 5. So I'm sliding that ring finger, right? After that, there's just a few notes left. I'm going to go 7th fret string 4, and then 9, 7, 9 on string 5. So that was 7th fret string 4, and then a pull off, 9, 7, and I pick 9 again. And all together. But we're not done yet. There's 3 notes left, which is going to be 7, 9, 7. So that's the 7th fret on string 5, and I'm barring strings 5 and 6, and then I do a 9, 7 pull off on string 6. Now with my pick, I'm going to hit that with 2 upstrokes in a row, because I can just use the same motion. Cool, so at the tail end of this last lick that we just did, one more time. Here it is a little quicker. All right, putting the whole thing together. We had phrase number 1. Then we did the trill. Ended that on string 5. Then we did this. Then we slid up 2 frets. We did that up and down move. Then comes the Folsom Prison lick. Then we're going up to the 9th and 10th frets. We're sliding up a little bit further. Then comes this last flurry here. Cool. Let's try it one more time on the top. 2, 3, go is. Alright, so that's it. I'm using a lot of minor pentatonic and minor blues scales, also using some major blues scales as well, and just some cool bluesy sounding licks, like this one. Right? And some of the magic in blues guitar comes with these small little bends. So be careful with your bends and start being mindful of some of that articulation, because that's really going to help out your blues phrasing. If you are interested in learning the guitar or you're just starting out, be sure to download my free Easy Strumming Quick Start Guide that contains 12 easy guitar lessons to get started with. Also, I do offer private lessons for guitar, ukulele, voice, songwriting, and more. So if you're interested in advanced concepts, such as music theory or soloing, please visit my website and check that out. Also, while you're there, I would love to connect with you. Join my community with your email address, and I'll send you my next single before it's even released. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time. Starting over. Let's do it